Some people say crime doesn't live in a church office, and for the longest time, I agreed with them. I had been feeling pretty bummed that my career as a private investigator had pretty much only been overprotective parents having me keep up with their kids on Instagram and Twitter. But this all changed one Thursday night. I got an interesting call from a young gal who had heard some horrifying noises in the boiler room above the gym, so I went over there to investigate. I instantly knew this was no accident. There would be no more restoring this printer's factory default settings. To start this investigation, I would need a drink and a clue, and I knew where to find at least one of them.
Hey, Sam? The usual?
With lime.
No lime.
Hold the lime. So, what you hearing these days, Justin?
I hear a lot of things.
A lot of things, huh? So, young lady came to me yesterday. She's having some trouble with some printing.
I don't know nothing about no printer.
You wouldn't know anything about an old printer?
Nah, nothing.
Causing a lot of frustrations around the office.
Nothing at all. I don't do no printing.
All the printing's fine here, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that seems to be the word. I'll tell you what, Justin, something's going on, and I don't like it. So what does a local barkeep find himself doing on a Thursday night anyhow?
A little of this, a little of that. Spent most of my night in the office working on stuff for the high school this week. We got the Big Mo on Saturday night, meeting at SHEALY'S at 6 o'clock. And getting ready for Summer Sundays on Sunday at 6 o'clock here at the church.
Summer Sundays, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't be printing anything out for Summer Sundays.
No printing.
No printing for that. I blinked. Justin, the local barkeep, got me nowhere. I was as lost as a husband in a pottery barn. But I knew that in this town there was only one name in the business of printing. Mr. Wallace. Morning.
Good morning.
It's Knobloch, PI.
It's Kaylee, secretary.
What does the secretary find herself doing on a Thursday night?
Going to a Bible study called No Limits at 7 p.m. It's about Daniel.
No limits, huh?
Yes.
This Bible study, do you find yourself preparing for a Bible study like this?
I always prepare. It's good to prepare.
What sort of preparations are made for a Bible study called No Limits?
I would go in the Bible and look up passages all the time. Every
Online?
week. It's good to prepare.
You wouldn't find yourself typing or preparing notes for a Bible study, maybe on paper that you could carry around with you?
I always carry on paper. It's easier to have notes that way.
Now, after you type these notes, Kaylee, you wouldn't say that you maybe print these notes?
I'll leave the boss up to that.
The boss prints them. How would you say your boss's relationship with his printer is, Kaylee?
That's his relationship. I don't bother that.
You don't bother that. And what's your boss's name?
Wallace.
Ah, Wallace, huh? I've heard about this Wallace. Very elusive man, Wallace. You wouldn't perchance be able to set me up with a guy like Wallace, would you, Kaylee?
Yeah, he comes through me for his appointment, so maybe after this planning for this Bible study, I might be able to do that.
Bible study, huh?
Yes.
Now, is this No Limits? Is that the only Bible study you're preparing for? Because you seem awful busy. What other Bible studies are there?
Sunday nights, 6th and 7th graders, and then Mondays, 8th, 9th, and 10th.
Well, you just get to it as soon as you can, wouldn't you, Kaylee?
Will do.
Thank you. I had to talk to Wallace. I had a hunch that I could make the bird sing. But where was he? This man was harder to get a hold of than a hair on the tip of your tongue. But if I couldn't find Wallace, I'd have to find someone very close to him. Dry up, sweetheart.
Thank you. Do you have another? Thank you. Thank you.
The name's Knobloch, P.I.
I'm Joy Wallace.
Nice to meet you, Joy Wallace. So tell me, Joy, what kind of state do you find yourself in coming here to this prayer room?
I tell you, I'm positively distraught.
I can see that.
My father, he's missing.
Missing?
Yes.
Your father, Mr. Wallace.
Yes, that's the one.
And he works here.
That's right. He's a printing man.
Printing man.
That's right.
What sort of things does Wallace print?
Well, lately, he's been printing things for VBS.
VBS?
That's right. VBS is going on at the church this week, and we're still looking for volunteers. We're working on flyers.
Flyers.
That's right.
So, how many flyers would you say you may have been printing?
Oh, I don't know. Hundreds.
Hundreds.
That's right.
Multiple types of flyers?
That's right. We're printing flyers for volunteers and also for the activities for after VBS for the youth.
Colored flyers? Colored printing? Colored paper?
Sure, all of it.
Interesting. Sounds like that might be a little too much for a printer.
No. I mean, on Monday we're going to the Chris Myers house to do service, and Tuesday we're going river tubing. Wednesday we're gonna go to lunch. Thursday is water day. Friday is a movie day. It's not that much printing.
Hundreds of papers. So, what have you heard about your father, Wallace?
I don't
Anything?
know. I just assumed he was out recruiting more volunteers, but he's been gone for days. I have no idea where he is.
Days. Well, take it easy, Miss Joy Wallace. I was left with nothing but questions. How did this printer meet its end? Did Mr. Wallace get angry with it? Or did he try to protect it and meet his own demise? Would the words it printed ever be known to the public? And will I ever see my fedora and trench coat back from the dry cleaners? Well, this isn't Hollywood, and in real life, some mysteries are never solved.